double-tilt palms. With an outward curve swing, the palms tilt upward. The force reaches at the fingers. Holding palm. When holding palm, the heart of the palm should face downward, and when making double holding palms, the hearts of both palms should face each other. The force reaches at the tips of the fingers. Sweep. The palms sweep inward or outward with a curved arm. The force focuses on outside of the palm. Shoulders dropping and the elbow hanging down are needed. Scratching face claw. Scratch forward with tiger claw at eyes level, and the force comes out from the fingers. Butterfly. Push both palms, then overlapping the buttons of the palms. The force comes out from the heart of the palm. Back uplifted claw. When making a back uplifted claw with tiger claw, the palm face up and the force focuses on the tips of the fingers. Front cut with crane's big hand. Bend arm, then cut forward by stretch arm with the crane's big hand. The force comes out from the tips of the fingers. Elbowing. Elbow strikes sideward with bent arm and clenched hand. The force delivered from the elbow. Place elbow. The elbow plays downward and clap other palm. The force comes out from the tip of the elbow. Upward elbow block. The tip of the elbow moves upward, called block, and the force comes out from the tip of the elbow. Four fingers stretch hand push. Contract arm muscles and push four fingers stretch hand forward slowly. Arm. All arm movements in attack and defense can be called arm techniques. Forearm circling. Making vertical circles with forearm inward or outward in defense, called forearm circling. Hand circling. Rotate wrist inward or outward and finished in a catching hand. Also, it is a defensive skill. Withdraw arms. Withdraw straightened arms downward and place the elbows at the sides of wrist to protect ribs. Arm circling. Bend arm and makes vertical circle with elbow. There are two kinds of circling: single arm circling and double arm circling. While circling, the elbow is no higher than head and no lower than cloth. Forearm downward cut. When cut downward with the outside of the forearm, it is called forearm downward cut. Forearm strike. Twist forearm inward and strike out with slightly bent arm. The force comes out from the outside of the palm and forearm. Downward piercing forearm. The forearm pierces front downward with arm twisted inward. The force comes out from the inside of the forearm. Overhead elbow block. Slightly bend and twist arm inward and block up sideward overhead. They are single arm block and a double arm block. Piercing palm. One palm pierces forward and the other arm with wrist bent out sideward and the palm fingers stretch out. It can extricate oneself from the opponent in defense. Stance. Horse stance. Stand upright with feet over shoulder width apart and turn both heels outward. Bend both legs into a half squat to form a horse stance. Keep buttocks in. Semi-horse stance. Similar to horse stance.